Alright, boys. I need to go on a rant here about StyLis, okay? So, StyLis Studios. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not working, okay? What I mean is, StyLis are focusing on, oh, hey, let's throw out new content. That's what people would love. While there are people over here complaining about lag on certain maps. Uh, hitbox stuff, knifing glitches, getting flung out of the map. And they aren't doing anything, or at least very little, to fix it. It's quite stupid. I might have my volume turned up a little high as I fall. Here, let me turn that down. Okay, but it is complete and utter stupidity because it's like, I'm trying to play a game, but oh no, it's got a lag on maps like, whatever that bizarre map is, the new one. The whatever. We have like what, 200 different guns in the game? And yet you have to focus on releasing new content every update, pretty much. Can you fix the bugs? Like, okay, let's see if a bug will work here. Okay, not there. So if I'm walking and I go like that, there. I'm trying to stand up and it's like not letting me. I'm going prone. No, it was the opposite. I'm trying to go prone, but it's not working. And it's so unbelievably stupid. And these guys are like, you know what? These guys don't care about people hacking. They don't care about, like people getting flung out of the map and to where you can't spawn without getting the fall glitch thing. They don't care about that. And it's really making me, like, really upset. This used to be such a fun game, and now it's just falling downhill because of hackers and bugs with the game. They just don't care. And honestly, I don't know why I still play this game. This used to be my favorite game, and I have no idea why, honestly. Because, again, it's not very good. Hold on, there's some people right here. Like, yeah, sure. I like some of the guns they pull out, like the HK. Sure, that's like a classic gun. But we didn't absolutely need it, which is my issue. How am I going on a triple kill streak at least? Well, that's a grenade. I do not have many rounds left in my Glock. Okay, I deserve that. But it's honestly really cancerous. Like, some bugs that I've noticed. I went on a rant about this on Twitter. How are you supposed to be able to wallbang through 4 concrete things like this with a pistol? That shouldn't be able to happen. Why are you able to shoot through these as if it's a wallbang? Like, it's complete and utter. Why? Just why? Sure, I feel like the AWS buff was heavily needed, as I can't get up this ladder. But stuff like this, okay, why can't they add an invisible block right here or something? Or like right here? Because those cause so many issues on my end that it's not even funny. I would get flung off the thing and fall to my death. And there are times when I would just be walking on flat surface, like this, not really flat, but let's just say on the ceiling. Pretty flat surface except for all these little grooves. but those don't affect my character. Walking, and then all of a sudden, right in the middle of one of these, like right here, I just get flung out of existence. And it's so stupid. What's another glitch I can mention? I already mentioned that sit/crouch thing. Uh, I get it to where, like, I can't switch out of this mode or not. I don't know if you guys know how to do that. If you press T, you can switch modes on your scope. As in, like, zoom in. For example, it would be good for, like, right here. Okay, let me just line this up. Okay. Someone's trying to vote kick Reckless. Okay, no. Oh, he initiated on himself. But it's just chaos. Me and some friends, we used to play this game like it was a religion. And yet, it's just, we don't really play it anymore. I play it every so often, as in, like, just if I'm bored. And I'm bored right now, and I decided to make this video. Like, I did not need that Blizzard map. That's a pretty bad map. But something else they should do, I feel like, is nerf shotguns. Why is shotguns, especially like DBVs and whatever, able to do one hit, one kill from anywhere on the body? That's pretty dumb. I don't think they do that in any other game unless it's like a headshot. But you get people who would snipe with or not snipers, with shotguns because it works really well. And if they have a DBB, all they gotta do is go like pew 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 pew, and they could spam and kill like 23 dudes in a matter of 4 seconds if they're all grouped together, of course. But why? Why would StyLis do that? And again, they try to fix some bugs, sure, but they don't really fix them to the best of their ability. Like, okay, I absolutely hate the KSG, and for right reasons. First off, it is too OP, especially for a starter gun, which is my second thing. It should not be that good for a weapon you get on rank 1. It should not be one hit kill anywhere on the body, no matter where you hit. Secondly, what are some bad maps that they really did not need to add? Rig is iffy. Uh, Crane side is perfectly fine. Well, I guess it's called Crane now. But you get my point. There's a lot of bad maps, and they do nothing for them. They don't try to fix them. And okay, I've tried telling StyLis these issues personally in DMs and whatever before. However, they just ignore me, and I've seen them looking at bugs that people get on the server or on servers before, and they literally just don't care. They ignore them. Where did that come from? Oh, another issue I hate. How can a knife kill someone from, like 40 studs away? That should not be physically possible. Because you gotta think about it. If one stud is 1 foot, that's 40 feet. 40 feet would be about from here to probably where that box is. Maybe here. But you get it. It's far. It's not realistic. Not even like the Chosen One or Hattori can reach that far. Other issues. Uh, why do things like this put you so high up in the air or whatever? Okay, that's where it came from. It's really just They aren't doing much for this game, and it's dying. You can see like last year, this game maybe have had 10K players at the same time. Now it's like 6,000, and that's like after updates. Usually I'm seeing it around 53. Oh, look at that final kill. But it's honestly just so bad. Like, what are some guns? We'll see here. What are some guns that we don't need? Or here, we'll do cases. We do not need all these starter cases. We do not. We can get rid of those two. Splatter cases, those are just all pretty much ugly. Camo is perfectly fine. Cuboid, why? Tribal is, yeah. Wood case, why? Who wants to put wood on their gun unless you have like an AK? Warren and Torin, that's understandable. This is my favorite, so you stay. Japan, not really needed. You don't really need two uniform cases. I mean, that's pretty much the only good skin in here, and that, and that. You do not need a second wood case. What even is a DR? You don't need that except for maybe Anarchy or Forbidden, one of those. You do not need. Okay, what this has been in the game for how many months now? Like a year and a half? This the same with that. That's understandable because, you know, whatever. Why do you need them based off of the teams? That could be a camo skin. That could be a camo. These a lot of these could be camo. That one is understandable. This one is basically kind of the same thing. These are really ugly skins though. Monster case, some of these are pretty good. Space, why do you need these two? Those are almost the same. Sorry, I'm just hitting my mic. Why do you need the Be Mine case? Why do you need two meme cases? These look bad, and they're just normies. Be Mine, you don't need that. That's been in the game for well over a year and a half now, or just about. But here's the thing. This is a Uniform 2 case. This is pretty much a lot of the same skins as in the Uniform 2 case. So why do you need that? And why do you need this? It's basically the same thing. You just get customizable skins. Pattern is ugly. They are complete trash. Tech, these are pretty ugly. Pattern 2, ugly. 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 Yeah, they're pretty much all ugly. I mean, yeah, sure. Customizable. Sure. Cool. But they're all so bad. Like, okay, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I have 2-star cases now. Why can't they make it to where you can, like, sell your cases? Oh, great, I'm on the good side. I mean, I get the melees, but one thing they should be adding into the game by now is more explosives. Okay. Like, I don't want. Okay, another issue. Why am I getting killed by invisible people? This happened since PGS. The game is getting quite laggy. And so you're getting killed by people who aren't really there. And it's pretty cancerous because it's like you'd be running and then you run into this room, boom, you get killed by a dude who's right on this dead body. And it's like, where was he? Wasn't there. And it's complete and utter. It's just why? Why would you do that? Like, go ahead, explain why you would add in. Why you would add in. Okay, like that. He had to have shot me through a wall. A concrete wall. I mean, granted, some revolvers have a lot of power. I don't know exactly how big that round was. But why? That's a grenade. Okay, how did that not kill him? That's another thing. I don't know if you caught that. There's some heavy lag right there. Desert Storm is also one of those slightly laggier maps, too. And while Desert Storm is my favorite map, it's not really fun. Because when you're jumping all over the place, when you shouldn't be, it's just not fun. I should not be able to, like, hit one minor inconvenience and then, like, look at that. Did you guys see that? That was about 3 headshots before I shot again. 3. And it didn't kill him. This gun has enough power to do just that. And you can see I'm dropping frames on this map. Like, how did he know I was coming? I mean, yeah, sure, footsteps, but he knew like, at that time my crouch thing worked. Okay, that wasn't even a headshot. How was that one shot? I mean, yeah, I had some health gone, but honestly, this game is really, really, really making me mad. Like, I want to talk about more because I know there is more to talk about, but I just don't want to have this be like a 20-minute video. Like, you can tell because I'm only stumbling a little bit, and that's just making me think like, okay, how do I want to phrase it? Just so that I don't make it seem like it's a completely terrible garbage game. Because it's not. In my opinion, it's one of the best on Roblox. It has, like, the coding and whatever for it is brilliant. However, there's just some inconsistencies. And they need to be fixed if this game wants to continue to live on as one of the best in Roblox. It's replace Call of Robloxia at 5, but I feel like this would be more of like Call of Robloxia 2. It's kind of bad. Like, again, guns are amazing. I love the weapons. Get bamboozled. Get bamboozled too. Again. And there are just so many OP guns that people use, and it's like, why would you use that weapon? And there's so many ways. Okay, here's another issue. Why are all the guns in Capture the or Gun Game terrible? Like, who would put an Ecotech or like one of those smaller scopes on a sniper? Who would do that? That is one of the worst decisions I've ever done. And then there's people like that who are just lagging so badly that they can't even stand. And how did he shoot me through a wall? Because I can see the mark there. Like, there's so many things wrong with this game. And the devs just don't try to fix it. I've been complaining about this game for well over a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And they're like, oh, no, 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 it's fine. This is a great game. Well, that's a grenade. And there are some things that are cool, like you can do gangster stuff. Sure. But it... Okay. I don't know if some things are just my loadout. Like, for example, I have been using the AWS in Glock 18 for over a year. April 1st is when I started using these two weapons as my only weapons. Keyword only. I have used no other weapon. I have never picked up another weapon since then. I have only picked up ammo, and that's it. There have been times when I would run out of ammo in both my weapons, and I would just go and literally kill myself just so I can get ammo. And no, I don't do F5. I run into battle and try to knife people, but again, I'm not like one of those people who just run around knifing people all the time. Like, according to their standards, where did he come from? And there are sometimes when you just can't hear people's footsteps, and it's like, why? Why can they hear mine, but they can't hear yours? And what just happened there? There have been times when I would, like, have my gun pulled out, but it would say my knife is pulled out. And whenever I go to shoot, it would just start knifing. And it's like, no, I'm trying to shoot, not knife. And usually that happens at the worst possible times. And why did I not get points for capturing the hill? Sure, weapon selection, beautiful. But the game is just not smooth. It's not put together right. There are so many bugs. And yet, I still try to play because, again, I'm bored. And that's when I only play. That's the only times I've ever played this game in probably the last 4 or 5 months. And the times before that was because my friend was bored and he wanted to see how bad it was. Like, not even joking. They release patches, or quote unquote patches, every, I don't know, week or so maybe? But they don't do anything that really changes the game in that sort of way. And honestly, this game is just becoming like it's a hacker's dream game. Because the devs give zero F's about it. And then there's stuff like that happening. So that's how you know you can trust the game. Is if you just have people's arms in there. And there are times when you'd be standing right in front of or right behind someone. Like they'd be in a doorway and you're behind them. And then it's like, and they just won't move, and then somehow you'll die even though like you're on the ground prone. You'd be out prone on the ground, but they get a headshot and somehow you die too because you're behind them. The hitbox is off. Pretty much everything as far as the hitbox has been off. I could shoot someone like right there as they're running and they wouldn't, or they would die. Like, yeah, I know movement thing is like when a person moves and you shoot, like bullet travel and speed and whatever. I know those are things, but when it's like you shoot right at someone while they're running and they get killed, it's like, wait, how? Because they didn't try running back, and you would have seen that lag if they did. And I just dropped a grenade, which is another thing. Why? Why do they allow you to drop grenades when you're down, and why do they still allow them to blow up? You're dead. They should not allow that to happen. Because then it's just going to be like, oh no, there's 20 guys coming into this room. Let me throw down a nade. Like, sure, if you could actually, like, let go of it before you do, sure, then it can count as a kill. But there are people who just hold them. Ow. There are people who just hold grenades and cook them just so the people walk into the room, don't see a grenade on the ground, and then they proceed to loot slash run through and boom, you're dead. It's not a very good grenade sound, but this game has bugs and the devs just aren't fixing them. And again, ruining the game. I really do not want this video to take this long, but I had to get my point across as to just it's bad. There's a dude right here. Okay. Alright, that's just where I'm going to end it. StyLis, if you ever watch this, fix your issues before adding new content. I literally have like a friend group of like 10 of us, and we all think you should do that. So I think it's about time that you do. So please do that, and then you can add in new content when those things are fixed. But if you're having your game run off new content and not working smoothly, that's not how games work, and they will fall.